Welcome to Show Off Saturday. Today we're going to be showing off a supplement that I got on Amazon for around 20 bucks. This is creatine, specifically creatine HCL. It is creatine bonded with hydrochloric acid to enhance solubility and absorption rate. Now, this is some things it touts on the bottle here to help you with muscle health, brain health, immune support, heart health, and sexual wellness. And there's 60 capsules in there. You could argue probably not a great deal for the dollar amount, but this is just something I wanted to get back into. I'm not a heavy bodybuilder, but I found myself remembering a time when I took creatine and the ups and downs of it years back. It's literally been years since I took a creatine. I think it was in a purple bottle. It was crealkaline creatine. And maybe I felt like I had a reaction to it. But now I'm thinking about it. I think it was a bad reaction to another supplement I was taking. And I wrongly blamed creatine without fully realizing and understanding what it is. Creatine basically is a chemical compound. It's very natural. It is in 90-some% of your skeletal muscle. It's in your brain. Creatine basically, I'm not going to give you a great breakdown of it, but it is responsible for getting energy into your muscle. And a lot of what we are is just muscle. It's not just, our quads or delts or biceps. We're talking about your brain as a muscle, right? So this is a no-brainer as a supplement to try out. And for me, the last couple days have been just fantastic. I've noticed I have so much more energy. I've noticed I have more strength. Something that I might lift up and still easily lift, but still go, that like little when you lift something super heavy. Or even just, if you're really tired and you've worked your muscles all day and you're taking like a 30-pack of water up some stairs, and it's not even that it should be that heavy, but you're just beat down by the day. Or, if you're like me, you're always constantly busy, and you're lacking sleep. So it's just fatigue, okay? So, and I'm sorry about that, for some reason. For some reason, I just can't keep like a steady aim on this right here. Oh, and by the way, you might wonder what this creatine is on. You might wonder what kind of review I'm giving this. I'm going to actually rate this in not stars, but I'm rating this on a scale of Xbox 360s. After I show you this rating, usually people do ratings at the end, but I'll show you this rating right off the bat. I will tell you why it got such a high rating. I rate these things of this nature on a scale of Xbox 360s. On a scale of 1 to 5. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. This gets a rating of 5 Xbox 360s. I should have some fancy lighting that actually comes down from the, ceiling on this, but I don't. Why does it get 5 Xbox 360s out of Xbox 360s? It's just the last couple days have been amazing. It's really, truly, for me personally, it is a life-changing supplement. First, right off the bat, when it comes to my arm muscles, they weren't stringy, I'm by no measure a small-armed person. But I've noticed, we're not talking like Hulk Hogan pythons here, but I've noticed a significant boost visually in them. And what is happening is the creatine is helping give you more energy, to give you, if you work out. I work out just a little bit, but I'm always naturally, I'm always on the go lifting heavy things. I'm always lifting heavy stuff. And what the creatine does is, other people could give you probably a better scientific breakdown, but it's a compound. It's something to do with ATP, which is something your body uses for energy, or your muscles. It puts water into your muscles. So it gives you a plumped up muscle look. My arms, my legs, yeah, it's not all straight up gain and muscle gain, but it pumps them up. So you look pumped. And it doesn't pump you up in the stomach. So it's not something that's going to bloat your stomach. This particular one is not. Now, creatine monohydrate, maybe, that might give you stomach bloat. But this, because they added the hydrochloride, which is kind of like a salt, it takes care of that. It's a brilliant combination. And I've never had this particular type before. I've had, monohydrate, crealkaline. I haven't had ethyl ester, however you say it, which I heard that's kind of worthless. But this is the best creatine I've ever had. This is the best supplement I've ever had. Other than maybe some other things I take for specific reasons. I take L-glutamine, actually not for muscles. Some bodybuilders take L-glutamine, but I take it because I take it also with like frozen milk if I really feel constipated and I gotta poop. Yeah, L-glutamine, you wouldn't know, but actually if you take enough of it, it'll straight up give you diarrhea. So if you have trouble pooping, by the way, I don't have the bottle with me, but L-glutamine, just powdered L-glutamine tablets. But back onto this, to finish off and tell you why this is such an amazing supplement. I've noticed I'm sleeping a little bit better. I have more energy. I'm moving easier, even on sluggish days where I'm lacking sleep. It has just completely changed me the last couple days. And it's hotter right now this time of year, getting a little hotter. And for some reason, I've noticed last couple years, the heat seems to be affecting me when it never really did before. Cold affects me bad. Like, I'm a wuss when it comes to cold, but heat never bothered me. And now a hot day was kind of getting to me. But with this, it's kind of like a heat shield. For some reason, heat doesn't seem to bother me as much. And I don't know why that is. And because of the hydrochloride, weirdly, this is actually, it's not on here, but it's helping with my stomach health. Like, it's helping my digestive system. Maybe it's because of the okay. Well, this bonds with hydrochloric acid to make hydrochloride. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. A little bit of that. So I have more energy. My muscles have gotten bigger. And this is just the last couple days. The poops is smoother and cleaner. I'm talking about smooth, man. Like, no straining, no... Oh, I know what it is, probably. Since it actually helps your muscles, you have a lot of muscles involved in the crapping, so maybe that's what it is. And I've just started this. I hear it takes a good couple weeks to really get creatine loaded into your system. If this is how good I feel after a couple days, feeling better, looking better muscle-wise, functioning better, sleeping better, all due to this because I didn't make any other differences in my routine. This was the only difference I made. And side effects, they say it can actually hurt your kidneys, but that's mostly, I think, if you don't drink enough water with this. Like, you need to drink water with this. Don't dare take this without water, all right? You're going to need water with this. There was a pause, and I came back to this, so I cut a bit out because it was just like a lot of dead air, because I was thinking about negatives. And other than like a bloat people associate with creatine, you don't get that bloat here. So I would say just, medically keep an eye on your kidneys. Make sure your kidneys are in good working order, that your kidneys are not hurting. Don't take too much of this. Don't overdose on this. I mean, I don't know what an overdose would be on this, but that's with any supplement. All right? Probably a lot of the people that reported side effects are people that probably tried to down half this bottle at one time. Bro, I'm loading this, bro. Bro, muscles are getting bigger. I'll just take more of this, bro. So, don't down all this bottle at one time, all right? Even if you're loading, they say about 5 is safe a day, 5 grams. Oh, this, by the way, I'll swing around and I'll show you the back. And this is Con-Cret, by the way. It doesn't say that brand, but this is in like a lot of different things. Con-Cret Creatine HCL, 750 milligrams for 1 capsule. So that's not a whole lot. I usually take about 2 a day. And whenever I start a supplement, I try with 1 or 2 a day. And then maybe I'll increase that a little bit later. It's gluten-free, stimulant-free, no calories, no carbs, no sugar. That's exactly how I like it. I don't like my supplements with like a lot of additions to them and everything. So yeah, this, like I said, 5 Xbox 360s out of 5. And this is not a great interpretation of those. Some of these are kind of broken, but don't let that sway away. Just imagine that these are all pristine Xbox 360s, all right? These are just the ones that I had right now near me. Kind of need a bit of a door on that one, don't I? But Amazon, $20. I'm sure there's maybe some better brands that are more expensive, but for me, $20, this will last me the whole month if I do 2 a day. And it is completely, in just a couple days, changed my life day to day. It's literally a life-changing supplement. And the best thing is, it's in your body right now. It's just giving you energy. It's nothing foreign to your body. Your body is made up of a lot of creatine. So there's no harm in doing this. Although I will say, just check with your doctors first. Make sure to. And don't be a jackass popping these pills like crazy. Just take a couple a day. See how it reacts to you. Drink a lot of water. And get ready. Get ready to get pumped.